Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So today's makeup look is this. This look right here is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette that I just got for Christmas. It is amazing, I'm in love with it. So if you guys are interested in this makeup look, then go ahead and so let's go ahead and get started. So of course, first I'm going to prime like always, and I'm just going to take the same primer I used in my last video, which is the Benefit PoreFessional. Okay, so first foundation, Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. I'm just going to take this onto the back of my hand and blend it all on my skin with my beauty blender. So next is concealer. I'm first going to take the Instant Age Rhyme by Maybelline in the shade Brightener, just straight underneath my eyes, just to cancel out those purple tones. Just to cancel out those purple tones.
My daughter Justine Calzada actually got 100% on her vocab test.
Just like that.
That's crazy. That's great.
And now I'm going to take the shade Light Pale and draw an upside down triangle underneath there, and then also brighten up the rest of my face.
I'll give her a big hug.
That's nice.
And a high five.
3 cheese enchiladas over here.
Why not?
Yeah.
Your mom used to get me, right?
Yeah, and we did feel the pause.
And now taking my damp beauty blender and blending that in. Brows are on, so now I'm going to go ahead and dust off my bake with the BH Cosmetics 125 brush. And I'm just going to dust that off and blend it out as well. So for the eyes today, I'm going to start off with my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Creme Brulee, just as my transition shade. And I am going to take the BH Cosmetics 101 brush, and I'm just going to blend this directly into the crease, and then just make sure it's blended out for a nice transition. Alright, so I zoomed in a little closer just so we can get a better look on the eyes as we go. So today, the palette I'm going to use is my ABH Modern Renaissance. It's a beautiful palette. I got this for Christmas from my best friend. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to first go ahead and take the shade Golden Ochre right there and mix it with Raw Sienna. And I'm going to do the same thing I did in the crease with the Makeup Geek shadow. Alright, so now I'm going to take the shade Tempera, which is 127 brush, and I'm going to grab this and I'm just going to RCMA color powder again and just straighten up that line right there. Alright, so to deepen up the crease, I'm going to take the shade Warm Taupe, which is this one right here, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush. It just is a flat blender brush, and I got it at Walmart. It doesn't have a name on it, so I'm just going to take that shade Warm Taupe, and I'm just going to concentrate this on the inner and outer corner and in the crease. So now I'm going to take my Luxie Beauty 237 brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Love Letter mixed, this one right here, mixed with this one right here. And I'm going to concentrate this again on the outer and inner corner and in the crease. I'm leaving this one little spot right on the center of my lid blank. I'm kind of flicking this out just to give it more of a cat eye effect. Now I'm just gonna go straight into Venetian Red, which is this shade right here. Only that shade on the same brush, and I'm just gonna deepen up that inner and outer corner. So I'm first gonna dab the product on a little more of a red tone instead of a pink tone. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Red Ochre, and I'm just going to do the same thing. But I'm going to use my Luxie 229 brush this time. Okay, so I just reapplied that bake, and now we're going to move on to the lid. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the shade Primavera, this one right here, and I'm just going to apply that with my finger right onto my lid. And I'm just leaving it right in that the center that we use the least amount of product. I'm just gonna take the brush we started out with, BH Cosmetics 101, and I'm not gonna add any additional product, and I'm just gonna blend those edges. Just so it's nice and I think I want it to be a little more intense, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to add some of the Vermeer. Don't worry, I will blend it out. Once again, just keeping that right in the center. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break from the eyes. I'm gonna dust off this powder on the sides. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the face. Omnia just for now, and then we'll Balm 40 shader brush. Looks like this, and I'm just gonna take that same shade I'm going to contour. I'm just going to use my BH Cosmetics 126 brush. It looks like this, just a nice contour brush. And I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer by Benefit just to contour my cheekbones. So I start here, right in the hollow of my cheekbone, and then as I get less product, I bring it up towards my cheekbone. What this does is it ensures that it is nice and blended. Up here on my forehead. Okay, so after I'm going to go ahead and do blush, I'm going once again, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Apricot in the middle, my Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer, and I'm going to actually take this, and I'm just going to blend both of the shades together, and just do the same as I would with contour, but not as precise. For highlighter today, I'm going to take my BeccaCosmetics Champagne Pop, and I'm going to use my Royal Nickel fan brush, and just take a decent amount of this. I'm going to go ahead and take my Beauty Professional's Provision powder brush. Looks like this. I just want a wash of color, not really a bam color. So what this is going to do is it's going to make a really light shade. And the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and the chin. Alright, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to do the same shades that I used on the top, on the bottom. So I'm first going to go ahead and take my Royal Nickel Omnia Balm 18 brush. Looks like this, just nice and thin. And I'm just going to take Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee like I did before, and just sweep that right under the lower lash line. And then I am going to take my Crown C513 brush, and I'm going to take the same shade and just blow it out a little bit. And now I'm going to take that same brush and move into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I am going to take the shade Golden Ochre and mix it with Raw Sienna and do the same thing. Then I am going to go ahead and take the shades Love Letter and Venetian Red, and I'm going to take that Royal Nickel brush again, and I'm going to use those to give me a more precise application. I'm going to go ahead and apply my false lashes. I don't think I'm going to do wing today, just because I like the way that it looks right now. So I'm just going to take the new Ardell Faux Mink lashes, and these are in the style 8 and 11. I'm only really keeping this right here. I'm blending it this way, but I'm not adding any additional products and apply them, and I will keeping the majority of the colors right here. Alright, so I was able to remove some of that mascara, but honestly I would not recommend these. I barely even applied a little bit of mascara to my upper lashes, and the outer corner totally just came off. This eye's doing okay, but just with all the hassle that I had to deal with to make them okay, just okay, I don't think it's worth it. So now I'm gonna do my lips. And I am going to take my MAC lip liner in Whirl, and I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Alright, and here's the finished look, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very fun besides the lashes part. I do not recommend these lashes. I don't like saying that because I'm not going to take my Anastasia liquid lipstick, and this is about things, but honestly, and I'm going to apply that straight over the lip liner. Ardell Faux Mink lashes were actually really hard to apply. The lash band is like thick, but it's not really thick, so I was like, oh, I'll try them. But it was too thick to where I couldn't get both corners in, like, on well enough. Like, this side is up already. It's just, it's so thick and stiff that it won't mold to your eyes. So, but if you can work with that, then, I mean, they're only $5. They're from the drugstore, so they're not super expensive. So I hope you guys enjoyed.